Hey, welcome people. Hope you're all having a good day. So, I want to share something which can help your meditation become a better experience. So, fundamentally, what do you desire? You desire freedom physically, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. It starts with the idea of freedom from what other people think of you, and you want to be free from the government, free from the matrix, free from the physical pain that you're experiencing. You want to experience greater freedom, greater clarity, greater liberation, greater love, greater peace, and so forth. That is what you desire. And you desire to know who you are really. So, on the journey of knowing yourself, it's very important to be aware of what's going on within us. Every time you are faced with negative thoughts, negative emotions, and negative circumstances, it's not wise to escape from it. It's not wise to keep your thoughts under the rug. If your desire to know yourself is truly greater than the desire to protect yourself from this ideas, notions, conditioning, or your ideas of perceived threat from other people, like being exposed socially for who you really are, or being exposed for how negative you are, that even you don't want to acknowledge it. So we all have these ideas of this perceived threat, which 99.99% doesn't happen, but it's okay. So on the journey of knowing yourself, on the journey of knowing yourself, if you are too identified with the ideas that you have, with the notions that you have, with the lessons that you have learned over the years, and the conditions that you have, and the meanings that you have given to people, and the associations you have made, and the opinions that you have about other people and about yourself. If you have put that too much on a pedestal, and you're not willing to let that go, then you're not ready for meditation, my friend. Of course, you can meditate. You'll maybe experience some benefit, but your meditations would hit the ceiling to a degree where it becomes too intellectual, too dry, too not much happier for you, and you will be craving something else beyond this intellectualism, because you'll be hitting a ceiling, and you will be having naturally the desire to become one. You'll be desiring God. You'll be desiring surrendering. You'll be desiring something else than what you're experiencing. You'll be desiring unity once you hit the ceiling. So once you desire to become one, yoga, unity. Once your desire to become one is greater than your desire to protect yourself from these perceived threats and all these things, then you are ready to surrender. So, well, yeah, been thinking something. Did I miss something important? Something like that. So, somehow we think we holding on to the idea of who we are, of the beliefs, of the ideas, of the opinions and the meanings that we give to other things. Somehow we keep it on a pedestal. We are not afraid to let it go. You are afraid that if I let go of it, then who am I going to become? What will I become? I'm telling you. What would happen if you let go of the smallness of who you are to the infinite creator, to the infinity? What would happen? You would you'd become more of the infinite, right? You become one with the infinite. What would happen when you let go of the idea of how small you are and jump off that cliff? I understand you are fearing who would catch me. I'm telling you, God is on the other end to catch you, to save you. I mean, like, when I say God, I meant source, the source that is uh, helping you to realize that you exist, or the source that is keeping all the planets in the orbit without you trying to do? Are you keeping the galaxies in the orbit, the planets in the orbit? Are you responsible for it? No, right? There is a greater intelligence that is working to keep everything in place, and that greater intelligence is taking care of you as well. So that is what I meant when I meant God. You can replace it with whatever suits to you, like universe, source, God, life, higher self, whatever is close to you and helps you get in touch with that quality. So it's very important to acknowledge of how shitty you are. I recommend the attitude of acknowledging bravely of the mess of who you are, of how little you think of yourself. So it's like this, man. You have a state of being, and this state of being is like a radio station. Let's say it's like 98.3 FM. This is popular in India. So when you are tuned to this radio station, you'll only be hearing songs from this radio station of that frequency. You might know the songs fully. You can sing it probably backwards. You can probably sing it in multiple languages. No matter how well you know the songs, you need to be aware of it. And once you are aware of it, acknowledge it, and then see that's not who you are, or at least that is not what you intend to become. So try to see it without trying to change anything in it. The moment you try to change something within it, then you are entering the game of frequency. You are entering the game of losing battle. You cannot win in that battle, my friend. I'm telling you, you cannot win it. So just acknowledge it and see for what it is completely, 100%. And I want you to remember that you are an infinite being. You are bigger than what you see. And you know you'll not be affected of what you're seeing because you know you're beyond it. Simultaneously, because you know you are the infinite being, you are able to see the mess of who you are very clearly without indulging in it, without trying to protect yourself on what's happening. And in that complete acceptance of the thing, you transcend from that reality, from that frequency, from that state of being. You transcend 98.3 FM and you elevate yourself to new radio station, to whatever excites you. And each radio station produces a certain world of perceptions, thoughts and ideas, which you cannot do anything about it. You just have to accept it because that's the frequency that it is emitting. If you want to bypass it, the only way is to jump to a next frequency. You cannot be in the same domain and try to change it. You cannot win it because it's of that quality. Only thing you can do is like accept it that you are in that domain completely and see that's not who you are or who you wish to become. And see, you are an infinite being. And in that quantum acceptance, you transcend yourself and elevate your state of being, and then you're ready for new thoughts, new world of perceptions, ideas, conditioning, and everything. So that's how you can improve your meditation. See if it's helpful to you, and thank you for listening.